Manchester United has led a team of about 6 European clubs that have already come out and confirmed that they have rejected the European Super League following a new pronouncement by the European Court of Justice that has ruled in favor of the European Super League in its case against FIFA and UEFA. As a result of the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, if you remember, 12 teams, including 6 from the Premier League, that also included Manchester United, announced plans to form a new division with the aim of securing their financial future. But instantly, you fans out there immediately came out and joined the fans of the other small clubs around the world, and there was a joint uproar against this Super League, only for the clubs to later come out and apologize and drop their interest in the Super League. Now they went to court. The masterminds of this Super League, Florentino Perez and co, that's the president of Real Madrid, went to court and they have won their case. But Manchester United has come out and released an official statement on this Super League, and that's the statement you're looking at there. Manchester United, this is issued by the communications department of the club, that Manchester United has issued the following statement in reaction to today's judgment by the European Court of Justice on the European Super League. Our position has not changed. We remain fully committed to participation in UEFA competitions and to positive cooperation with UEFA, the Premier League, and fellow clubs through the ECA on the continued development of the European game. That's the simplicity in this Manchester United statement. You know, United does not always give long statements when it comes to sensitive issues. You can remember how brief their statement on the Mason Greenwood situation was. So you know who they are. You wouldn't be surprised. I know some of you will be saying, is it done? Is there more? Is Webb cutting it short? No, I am not. That is how brief. It is 2 paragraphs, but clearly saying we are maintaining our position. Well, I know that United supporters will be divided. I've seen supporters, some who say, I mean, a Super League, it's a new way of doing things and it's okay. It's acceptable. We can try it and see how it works. I mean, the NBA brought a small, form of league that I think the Lakers won. So these are innovations, new innovations that are being, brought up. But many will question the spirit of the Super League because of how it sort of isolated the smaller clubs, and that takes away from the principles of football. You don't want to create a league for the rich, and you say that's football. That's not football. Then football is inclusive. It's for the haves and the have-nots, and they should be playing together. It's a different. That's the mischievous nature of the game, that it gives the chance to even the underdogs to rub shoulders with the big dogs. So if you isolate yourself and create a breakaway league like that, and you say only the certain elite clubs, rich clubs, you're protecting your future and you're creating your own special league, I think, well, to many, understandably, they will look at it like, not fair. But the honest truth is, and of course, the other clubs that have come out to reject the Super League include Bayern Munich in Germany. They have also released a statement clearly from their CEO. Sevilla as well, Valencia, Atletico Madrid have also come out and clearly said we are not part of this Super League. That's the position, and nothing has changed. Now, honestly, we might not be involved in this Super League, but we do have 2 players who are in their own Super League. They are in a league of their own. Kobe Maino and Mason Greenwood are clearly in the league of their own, in a league of their own. Maino has single-handedly changed and overturned the look of Manchester United, the whole club, with a few games he's played, whereas Mason Greenwood has changed the fate of Getafe, as he has lifted them from a bottom table team to now a mid table and perhaps pushing for top table. So clearly, whereas we don't want to be involved in the European Super League, our position is the same. My position will be the same on the 2 boys who are in a Super League of their own at Manchester United. Kobe Maino and Mason Greenwood should be playing together. They should be enjoying each other. They should be developing together. We will not be distracted by all this talk of the European Super League, and we deviate away from the reality of what the elephant in the Manchester United room is. The elephant in our room is Mason Greenwood and how he's being treated, how he's locked out of Manchester United. He cannot come and savor the beautiful game at his beloved club. So if we do want to to stay in these top Super League conversations in the future, we've got to be bring our super players and playing them. So for me, in all this, with all the Super League and the official statement, how brief it is, I think my plea will still remain the same. Let us bring the two boys together. Let us make the dream for the United supporters out there come true. A dream of seeing Kobe Maino playing together with Mason Greenwood, Rasmus Hojlund, and Alejandro Garnacho, and maybe in there you can drop Amad Diallo. People want to see that orgasmic football. That's the Super League for Manchester United. That's the Super League we would want to stay in. We may refuse to be part of this Super League, but let us create a Super League of our own by bringing the two players who are in a Super League of their own together, and let's give a chance to United supporters to look at them, to enjoy them, to savor them. Because I mean, why not? Why not? We're at a time when we just need to enjoy our football because a lot has been going wrong for us as a club. So even this whole Super League situation it again takes us back to a bad place where people were mad. I know so many people were so mad at United because they had also joined and connived with what many felt are selfish football guys, Perez and co, and trying to form a breakaway league. So it's again for me important. I won't go into the details of the structure that has been unveiled, the structure of that Super League and all. Because I mean, if Man United is not going to be involved in it, why am I spending time on a Manchester United channel talking about it? So I would rather spend that time advocating for something that we all believe is right, the return of Mason Greenwood on loan in January. But that said, of course, Manchester United news today, there has been, of course, a confirmation of here we go of the guy, the flop. Should I call him a flop, really? I mean, his injuries denied him. That is Donny van de Beek, who has been confirmed now. It's here we go, joining Frankfurt. The deal is done and agreed. He will be joining Frankfurt on loan, which should be a good thing for a person 26 to revamp his career in Germany. You expect, it's a good thing for him and his career. That is Donny. So we wish him well. I mean, Donny van de Beek. It's sad that it has not been as we expected, as we would have loved it to be. Yes, neither would he have loved it to be the way it ended. But the reality is, he will look back and say, "I played for Manchester United and I earned £120,000 per week for doing absolutely nothing." So I think Donny van de Beek will obviously live with his head high. He will be, I think, celebrated for the rest of his family, for his existence as a guy who still played for United. He's actually still a United player, and United is going to be paying the most part of his wages. You don't expect Frankfurt to meet his £120,000 per week wages. So Donny also knows what he's doing. He was linked to Real Sociedad, where he was loaned before. United will have to pay him. They won't get rid of him easily because he's injured. So that's the thing. All the best, Donny. All the best, of course, the Super League team. But we need to wish our team the best. And the best is bringing Kobe Maino and Mason Greenwood together because they are in a Super League of their own as the two hottest footballers in global football today. Let's make the dream come true. The United Hotspot. My name is Webb. Subscribe, fam.